let me do my YouTube intro, man. Stop interrupting me, man. What the fuck? We're gonna make a tier list of all the operators because I've played Siege X multiple times and we played the test server before it went live, and Siege X is about to go live right now. So I'm gonna do a tier list right now. We're not gonna like yap. We're just gonna put the operators in whatever spot and say why, because I'm not gonna sit here and be like pox unlocks and break down every single statistic and angle. Ace S tier because he's one of the best hard breaches in the chat. Put a yes in chat if you guys agree. Wait, no, put the number if you guys agree. Ace S tier, correct. Easy. Move on to the next one. Alibi.
Thank you for the sub.
BBG. Alibi, I'm going to say C, because very good gun, one of the highest fire rate. Bailiff, W gadget, beeps. I think that's fair. I don't know. Alibi could be like C, it could be B, C, D. Amaru. I always have a hard problem with Amaru because I really like Amaru. But Amaru is the most situational op in the game and is really too loud. I would put Amaru in like C, but I'm going to put her in D because I feel like Amaru is like one small buff away from actually being really good, but she makes too much noise. She got good guns. I really like Amaru, so I have to fight her for not in C. Aruni is... Ooh. Aruni. I thought that was a good argument for A. She got fist to rotate, DMR, ACOG, BP, pistol, Bob. B's probably the better place to put her, I think, because her gadget's quite easily counterable. But she's very strong, very good operator if you want to start playing Siege. I think she's a very good anchor. What are we doing with Ashe, chat? I always have a problem with Ashe because Ashe is S tier because it's Ashe, but like, is Ashe really S tier? You know what I mean? Is Ashe like, is it just S tier and move on? Or not? You guys are gonna say A, but it's Ashe. Like, I get it. I get why she might be A, but it's Ashe. Like, it's Ashe. She's like the best entry frag in the game with one of the best guns in the game. 3-speed, tiny hitbox. You know what? I'm listening. Oh, wait. We got back-to-back in a row. Yeah, I think that's right. Bandit. Sorry, Bandit. Ace, Ashe, Azami, all S tier. I agree. Bandit's going not in S tier. Azami's easily S tier. One of the most versatile fun ops in the game. Bandit is probably B or A. I'm just trying to think. He's easily countable now, but it's easier to bandit trick with 2 brow now. He's got a great gun and a C4. Let's go A. I agree. Oh. Blackbeard. What is Blackbeard? I feel like Blackbeard's probably A, right? A well-played Blackbeard is one of the most annoying characters in the game right now. But I refuse to put them in S tier. Like, a shit Blackbeard is going to be here, but a good Blackbeard is here. That's why you see Blackbeard in Pro League every single time. This is for Siege X. Shields are getting a tiny nerf when you jump in ADS. You can't ADS when you jump in now, but I don't think it's going to change much. What are we doing with Blitz? I actually don't know. I'm going to actually ask chat. I'm going to ask chat. I might use chat for this one. I always struggle to rank shields properly. But also, isn't it going to be harder to kill shields now in Siege X because the damage is less to limbs? I still find Blitz. What I hate about Blitz is the fact that you can just jump through a barricade immediately with Blitz. I get it with Monty. I get it with Blackbeard. I just don't get it with Blitz. I think he's got to be A tier. I think they're on the same... But the problem is... Yeah, I'll go A tier. I'll go A tier. It's an annoying operator. That's what we'll say. Brava. Oh, I always have a real annoying with Brava because I feel like Brava's really damn good, but she's not A tier. Because she has like a great gun and a super shorty, which is one of my favorite secondaries. A fantastic gadget, but it's so hard to pull off many hacks. And everyone like hunts them down. Buck is S tier. Yeah, I think I agree. Brava, situational ops. I feel like that's B. Brava is B. Buck is S tier. We all know Buck's S tier. Buck is like... W gun. He's the only guy with a shotgun immediately as well. Flashbangs. W. See, Capitao is one of those operators for me who's A, but like a normal person isn't going to put them in A. Like Capitao is actually A. He's got 2 hard breach gadgets. He's got fire and smokes, a W gun, a gun 6. It's like easily A tier, but the average player will put them in here. But I feel like a good person will put them there. What about Castle? Yeah, no, I know it's my tier list, but I like to use chat to help me. Oh yeah, Capitao got nerfed. I don't know if it's the nerf where Jager's now taken, but I don't think that's like. I feel like Castle seems to me like a B operator. He sits really well in the situational ops. Like a good Castle is fantastic. But like you can also have bad Castles. And I honestly, you know what, Jack? You want to hear me out? I think he's B tier in this tier list. And if he didn't have the UMP, he would be A. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys agree, sorry. I feel like I hate the UMP. I'm a UMP hater. That's my problem. I don't fuck with the UMP. If it was like, I don't know what gun they would give him instead. Imagine him with the T5. It would be like, right, Cav. Cav is just exactly the most siege operator ever. A good Cav is here. A bad Cav is here. So do we just do D tier? Because I do think it's a bit like Amaru, where it's like a good Cav and Amaru can win you games and plays and do cool shit, but they can also at the same time kind of sell your team with a bad pick. So I think that's kind of fair. Right, I ain't gonna lie. The new Clash I'm putting in A tier. I ain't joking. I think the new Clash is A tier as of right now. But you can jump through your shield. You can put your shield down. You can run quicker. A gun's decent anyway. Yeah, I think. Nah, I disagree, Jack. I think they're all good. I made a whole. This sounds like such promo, but I made a Cav video. And my boys can agree. Some of the plays you can do with Cav, thank you for if you actually like master Cav, is crazy. Like a really underrated operator. It's just hard to get shit off. If you like now with Deimos and stuff, it makes it harder. But yeah, Dobby's in the chat for Punk Wongle with the 7-month resub 7s in the chat. Deimos is S tier. Deimos is like the best roam destroyer in the game. His gun is 2-shot. His AK has a grip now, fantastic. He's got heart breach gadget to open the hatches. He's got nades, absolute demon operator, one of the best new operators we've ever had in this game. Fucking beautiful operator. I like the counterplay between Deimos and other operators. I love Deimos. I actually, honestly, hear me out. With an ACOG, Doc is S tier for me. I think Doc's one of the best defenders in the game still. He's got Bailiff to make rotates. He's got BP. He's got an MP5 with an ACOG. He's 3 stims that can full HP. Like, you'll be injured and you'll be on more HP than you were at the start of the round. I think once he loses his ACOG, he generally will go down to like here. But right now, in CJX, he is 100% S tier. Dokkaebi, how much? I feel like I'm having one of these strokes. Is Dokkaebi getting a nerf? Right. In that case, then Dokkaebi is S tier because SMG-12 is top 5 guns in the game. DMR gun or a Boss G, great. Flashbangs, we all know that the phone calls are broken. It's an easy clap. Echo. Do you guys remember when Echo drones used to be invis? That used to be my favorite version of Echo. I feel like Echo's harder and harder and harder and harder to do shit with now. I feel like, I don't know if Echo in D tier is too harsh. I feel like C tier, because I feel like it's good gun, very good gun, but then the rest of it's like, bearing as well is good, but like, he's very good if you play him correctly, but it's like, it's a really, really hard to play Echo like perfectly now. When there used to be Envis, used to be able to pull off some crazy shit, but now it's much harder. He could be A. I think like this section of the problem with the tier list is that A, B, C, and D a lot of the time, a lot of them can swap 1 or 2 depending on your personal preference. Ella. I always have a problem with Ella because Ella's like Scorpion's good gun with a gadget is what makes her good, but she's kind of like, you don't really bring her a crazy amount. She's brought more because of shield now. I am actually going to put Ella in C just for that reason. I think she's good, but like I actually think there's a list of other defenders I'd rather bring than Ella, I would say. Finka. Finka is one of those operators that a lot of the time on tier lists that I see always gets like people have such a difference of opinions on Finka. You have to see Finka and like, I think Finka's like B for me. I think a heal is really clutch. It can also like debuff flashbangs and stuns and all that shit. She's got nades. The LMG is really good when you start mastering it a bit. I think B is probably quite fair. I feel like, chat, am I crazy for this? I feel like Flores for me is like He's fighting A, but he might just not be A. Does that make sense? Like, I think Flores is one of these, like, criminally underrated siege operators. A bit like Capitao. I might have to put him in A just to... Like, he's so good, man. He got 4 things to clear. Chat is saying A tier. You guys are going to convince me to put it in A tier. We're going A. I get, yeah, the mute. No, actually, no, you're right. No, you're right. That swayed me. Bro, the amount of times you go Flores and the mute jam will stop you, or like, no, you're actually right, and people shoot them. We'll go B. I like that shout. No, yeah, mute is just like too prevalent for Flores to shine properly. Ash? My brain is having a stroke from all the excitement today. Frost. Well, Frost is definitely B or A. It just depends which one. The whole, like, pulling yourself off mats isn't really, like, a crazy... She's got shotgun and shield. It's good to lock down. A or B. I'm looking at the A operators. I'm looking at the B operators. It's probably B again, I think. It's just not quite an A tier operator, I think. Yeah. I think Frostgun's good. What about Fuze? I think that's fair. I think so far we're good. Fuze for me is another one like Capitao, where like a good Fuze is crazy good, but like for clearing out rooms, and he's got an 8. He's actually got like such a good kit again. It's another one of those operators. It just keeps getting decent. But he gets such a difference of opinions. Like, I've had D's, C's, and A's in chat right now. To me, he seems like if I'm putting Echo here, I feel like Fuze has got to be here. That's kind of because these are all ops that are decent, but like they're hella situational. I'm actually, I might not have an operator other than, I already know who's going in F, but yo, can I do it? Hate me for it. Ooh, do I do it? No, I'll go B. See, me, I would put Glaz in A tier because I fucking love Glaz. I think Glaz is like sleeper pick. You know what, fuck I'm doing, it's my tier list. His DMR is so good, bearing one of the best guns in the game, what smoke plays. He's 3 speed, sick on repel, sick on angles, 2 shot, 1 shot obviously headshot, like all of them, but Goyo A as well. Goyo, I'm going A as well. W lockdown operator, great gun. You know, he's got a pistol, secondary impacts, just a solid all-round operator. Great for locking down sites. Gridlock, I'm going to go the same. Honestly, can I have a hot take? I'm doing this again. No, each had 1-shot headshot. No, I'm NPCing right now. I'm yapping. I'm putting Gridlock in D for the full reason that I still think Attract Stingers need a buff. Like, I can still run through them. They just slow me down. They're so easy to destroy. 1 impact deletes a whole cluster, or like you can just shoot a line through it. Yeah, I'm gonna go D. Goyo's the most fun op on D. Yeah, that's fair. Grim, hot take. Grim S tier. Fantastic double set of guns, Bailiff and the Commando. He's got EMPs and Harbridge gadget and Claymore. His gadget is 5 Grim Bees, which push people out of positions and completely ping them in like absolute demon operator. Well, probably the king of situational, I think, Grim right now. He's one of my least played operators that I need to start playing more because he's just fucking techie. Hibana's A tier. W guns, just probably a little bit more ammo in the AR to be like a god tier. The gadget takes a little bit too long. Also, Hibana got worse now with Harbridge gadgets, so yeah. Iana is like B tier, W gun 6. The gadget's pretty mid, but her Y headgear brings her up. Instead of being C, she becomes B because you can literally sit on coastline rappel and just become invisible. So easy clap. IQ B as well. Good gun, good gadgets, nades, but again, IQ could do with some sort of like, I don't know, something. She's just good if they got a Valk or something like that and you need help, but you don't actually need to bring an IQ most of the time. Unless they've got counter picks. No, I think IQ's a good pick for like info counter plays. She's not as situational as these. What would you say with Jackal now? Jackal now not being able to scan more than once. I feel like this is actually the Jackal nerf that like puts him in the situational line with all these operators. Yeah, I just wouldn't play Jackal anymore, to be honest. Like, what's the point? I'd rather bring a Nomad or even a Lion, to be honest. So, Jager has had a small buff now with the Capitao grabs and stuff like that, but he's still... Do you think Jager's situational enough to put him in C tier, or is that too crazy? I feel like I still don't see the point of Jager most rounds. Like, his gun's great and he's a fun operator, but I still don't see the point of Jager most of the time. It's only if you're like, need bandit tricking help or whatever, but like, you don't actually need a Jager. Like, if you think about your average siege round, he's not useful most of the time. Like, you know what I mean? And one might still better than him. What do we do with Kaid? Is Kaid, I feel like Kaid can't go in S tier. I don't like his gun enough. I think he's got to be A tier. Locks down hatches. Hatch king, obviously. W gun, C4. I can't put him in S tier because of the gun. Pretty simple, to be honest. He's just king of hatches, isn't he? So, no one else does it like Kaid. Kali. I remember when I did that video on Kali, and I really liked Kali when I played it, but she's just like, single shot guns in Siege with a one-shot headshot game is just always going to be pretty mid. But her gadget counters shit like Mira now. It counters so many things that it's actually probably... The only thing I'm thinking about is like, if these operators are like as situational as Kali, I think. So that's probably fair. She's not justifiable B. If I look at... I always try to do a tier list like this. Is Kali better than the operators above her? No. So then she can't go in B. Like, I'd rather Finka, I'd rather Flores, I'd rather Iana, questionable, Brava, you know, I'd rather those ops. Lesion, we already know the rules. Is Lesion getting a nerf? No, right? Nothing's happening with Lesion. Just checking. Because Lesion sometimes goes through hidden nerfs. Yeah, no nerf. T5, one of the best guns in the game. Super short E, one of the best guns in sort of secondaries. W gadgets. If you stay alive, put them all down, you win off your gadget half the time. Lion is going with D. Sorry, boys. I just don't like... Lion gadget is only good if you're doing a crazy aggressive plant play or something. Like, it's just not that good. I'm putting Maestro in B. Crazy good gun if you're good with Maestro, so long as you don't have a Brava to deal with, which in the new banning system, listen to me, you want to play Maestro, ban Brava on the new banning system, easy lockdown, you know what I mean? What are they going to do? I know you can, there's other ways to counter a Maestro, but if you just ban Brava, that's the main counter, then it's only makes Maestro better. Especially with the new banning. Maverick. Oh, what do I do with Maverick, chat? I'm always a Mav is like a... Mav is just one of those ops, isn't he? Where he's like, he's good, but he's like... Is he A tier worthy? There's no counters, you're right. But you're talking about like... Yeah. I think B is fair. I just don't think he's... You don't like... I don't know if you guys agree. I always say with Mav, the pocket EMPs made Mav not as good as he used to be. Yeah, also, yeah, C4 counters him. Yeah, you're right. Boom. Melusi. Oh, Melusi is one of these operators where I always want to put them in S tier, but I just... She's close to an S tier operator, Melusi, right now. I just think she's one of those sleeper ops, but like I just don't think she's quite S tierable. Same as Mira. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do these two together. They're both great with great kit with absolute banger picks. Never a problem. Like I feel like A tier is like you never have a problem bringing these operators. Your teammates are never gonna be mad if you're playing these ops. Maybe Glaz is the exception, but that's my pick. W pick. We got Monty. Ugh. I'm never a fan of Monty. Monty. I feel like I'm putting him in C. You guys are saying B. I don't know. I just don't like. It's good in Pro League if you're a 5, but if you're solo queue or duo queue, he's just shit. Like if you're playing off your Monty together, you're good. I'm gonna put him in the situation I can't. Mozzie in B, C4, W gadgets, good gun. Remember when Aruni had 21 bullets? Actually, you know what? Because of the damage reduction in limbs. Fuck it. Fine, I'll agree with you guys. I'm moving him up to B because of damage reduction in limbs. Fine. Mute. W mute. Best defender in the game. That's all I got to say. Just because of this, I'm going to put him here. Best defender in the game. There's not even A or S. It's S. It's literally the best defender in the game. I won't hear about it. It's the easiest defender, best defender in the game. Easily. Nokk. After that shotgun video, Nokk goes higher on my list because Nokk shotgun is crazy. But she's still like, you know what? I'm just going to put her in C. Good gun, decent guy. It's not S+, you absolute NPCs. With the shot, after making that shotgun video, that shotgun has changed my opinion on Nokk. I'm not going to lie. Fucking actual sleeper pick. Nomad is going A tier. No gadget like Nomad's gadget. ARX, great gun, flashbangs. You can go breach charges for vert. Easy. Oryx is the same. Very situational. All right, let's move on to Osa real quick. Osa. As an Osa main, Osa's B tier. But as an average Osa player, you're probably going to have to put them in C or D. But I'm just going to, it's my tier list and it's me, so I'm going to put them in B. I'm not an Osa main IRL. Honestly, hot take, chat. Hot fucking take. I'm still putting Pulse in D tier. Shit gun. He's only good for like little fucking information game, but I still rather have a Valk and like a plethora, big word there, of other operators. Yeah, I don't fuck with. I just don't fuck with the gun. The UMP makes them go down. It's an OG. It was an operator good in 1942. Ram. Is Ram S tier? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, because she only has... It's just like one impact and the gadget's gone. Very, very good operator though, Ram. One of my favorites. You know who I will put in... Chat, is this toxic? I'm putting Rook in fucking F. Flex, thank you for the Prime Man. Enjoy your charm. Fuck Rook. Like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna combo the two operators. I'm comboing them. Fucking... Sens is good in Pro League because they can combine them. Fuck those two operators for general Siege players. Absolute stinky McStinkington. Sledge is getting a buff, isn't he? With the whole, like, knocking people over with the shield. I'm gonna put him in B, but he's still like, he needs a secondary. He needs a secondary. Smoke is also going S tier because it's basically like Meat, but with a slightly different gadget. Sledge is B tier. Yeah, I'm putting them in B. You know, Solace with the shotgun and SMG-11 is kind of a sleeper pick. I don't know if you guys agree. Her gadget still needs buffing, so I'm still gonna put her in C. But if her gadget got a buff, she would be here easily. Her gadget's too weak now. Sorry, boys. I'm speedrunning. Tachanka's going in F because it's Tachanka and his gadget's too slow. The reload takes too long, and it's fucking ass operator. Thatcher is low-key mid with the EMPs, but he's still useful. That's the thing. I still think he's B tier because he's still useful. Like he's mid now because of EMPs, but he's still there are moments where you're like Clubhouse and you need to clear both sets of walls, and it's so much easier to have a Thatcher just helping you than it is without him. You know what I mean? I'd rather him there than not. You know, I always get shit for this, but I always put Thermite in B tier. I always put him in B tier, but just because I'm gonna like put my Siege X braid on, and I'm gonna put him in A tier because his gadgets is very good, but I don't like the gun. That's my problem. So I'll put him in A tier for all the Thermite mains that crash out every time. Suck my dick. Thorn is the same. C tier, good gun, good gadgets, decent gadgets. I mean, but situational, takes too long. Chat, do you want my sleeper pick for Siege X? Thunderbird. Thunderbird is a sleeper pick. I will die on this hill. W gadget. It doesn't heal enemy team anymore, so it's another buff. She has run shotgun bearing or run spear shotgun. Actual peachy operator. Peachy operator just needs a small buff and she'll be here. Chibrow, S tier. Chibrow's S tier. DMR with 2-shot. C4 slows down breaches, allows you to trick the breach easier. Kills your computer as well. Kills the enemy team's computer. The amount of times I've played against a 2-barrel, my FPS goes to 12. It does so much at the same time. Twitch with the grip is S tier. Twitch without the grip, it hurts me because you guys are gonna say B, but I'm gonna put her in A because Twitch is my main, my most played operator other than Ash. I love me Twitch. Counters so many operators, Valks, Miras, all that shit. W gun. We get the grip. Get the grip, please. Valk, easy operator. S tier, the most informational defender in the game. Cam, C4, Deagle, W gun, easy peasy. I know you can use the DMR, but fuck the DMR. If you're a real Twitch main, you're using F2. Vigil. Ooh. He's not S tier. He's probably A tier, right? He's still one of the best roamers. He's still one of the best roamers. The Bosch G nerf, but it just means you don't spawn poop the Bosch G. You just play closer range. Counters Deimos as well. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. Yeah, I think that's right. If we're putting Jager in C, Wamai goes B. Because Wamai is just slightly better than Jager. I don't really have much to say about Wamai. Just fucking Wamai in it. Just Wamai. I don't play Wamai that much. Warden, S tier. Shotgun, SMG-12, one of the best guns in the game. C4. Warden counters flashbang smokes. Is one of the best anchors fucking in the game. We love Warden. W's in the chat. Ying. Ooh. 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 Seat it. The problem is a really good Ying is really good, but then I can't really judge it off a really good Ying. Judge it off a Ying. No, I'll put it in B tier because if I look like Iana, I feel like Ying's in the same page as Iana. Holy shit, my game's already 20% done. 0. I feel like 0. Everyone like bombs 0 about his new cams, but you never see a 0 played. Can we agree? You want a hot take about 0? Is that he's got great kit and great like everything. But you just never. Everyone's like, oh, 0's so good, he's so good, but you don't play 0. Like no one plays 0. That's the thing. No one fucking plays him. He's such a weird. He's a bit like Pulse. He just like you never see him play, and everyone bombs him. So I'm gonna put him in D. I'm doing this out of vengeance. Sophia is A tier if they make her not a 1-speed. Yes, can we agree? Bro, she's so annoying as a 1-speed. Make her 2-speed. Make Sophia 2-speed. Make Sophia 2-speed. Just make her 2-speed. Make her 2-speed. I don't know why she's a 1-speed. Sledge is a 2-speed. Sophia is a 1-speed. Don't make no sense. Capcan 8. Lost the C4. Yeah, it's still Capcan. Fucking hate Capcan, but good operator. Oh, I can bounce on it, chat. I can bounce on it. Strikers S tier. I don't care. One of the best guns in the game. One of my favorite operators now. You can literally change your whole fucking secondary kit depending on what you're doing. If you're attacking vert or if you're like he's one of the only people that can open an electrified hatch by himself. Just saying. That's always my deal with Striker. You're playing basement bank. They got a Kaid. You can do it by yourself. This stinky boy is not as good though. I actually might put him in D. Because meh. Meh guns. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in D. I think that's valid. Scopos. Scopos is A tier. I love Scopos. I think Scopos is one of the sleeper picks on defense. W, like if you're smart, it's all about where you place your swap shell. You can literally roam top floor and get to defending straight away if you need it, depending on where you put your shield. Especially if they don't drone it properly as well. Fenrir. Oh, he's Fenrir S tier. I'm trying to justify my head. His gadget's so fucking broken. He's got good guns. He gets banned a lot of the time. That's the problem. I think I'm just gonna put him in A tier because he gets banned so much. I don't know if you guys agree. Like, so you don't actually play against him that much. I feel like he's banned so much you actually don't see him as much as you probably would if there was no bans. And we end it with Aurora. I feel like Aurora feels a little bit to me like I thought they were going to be better than they actually turned out to be. Like they're good, but they're not as good as I thought they were going to be. I think she's going to have to go in the situational. Everyone in C tier is situational. She feels situational. To be honest, we could have just got rid of E like on this. You know what I mean? We could have just deleted the row, I think. We'll just do that. All right, boys, that's my tier list. What do you guys disagree with the most?